I know the World Series ended about a month ago, but I wanted to go back down memory lane and talk about the 1979 World Series because it is the 45th anniversary of the Pittsburgh Pirates, the We Are Family, with Willie Pop Stargell. And they came back and they were motivated by the Baltimoreans who were planning a parade, and that woke up the Pirates' bats. And the rest, as they say, is history. That's what Earl Weaver, Jim Palmer, already excited, but John Candelaria, Dave Parker, Omar Marino, Bill Madlock, and them guys were like, wait a minute. Chuck Tanner was like, wait a minute. Now, that's back when baseball in a series really was intriguing. And that was one of the few times, when you see a come from behind, because back then that was rare, and it still is. 3-1, we did see 3-0 with Boston and the Yankees 20 years ago. Don't remind me. But what the Pirates did really had a movement about them. That's when the Pirates had the little stars on their helmets. That was back when they were affiliated with the Buffalo Bisons in Buffalo. Because when I was growing up as a boy, at the old War Memorial Stadium, they were the Pirates. The Pirates, that was a AAA farm team, Buffalo Bisons, and those pirate caps were huge with the stars on them. The Pirates were a fun team. Willie Stargell used to hit home runs like they were like monumental. You know, he was hitting some serious triggers. He was the big poppy of his day. You know, but that was one of the most impressive come from behinds in any sporting event. That was back when you sat there and you were in awe because anybody could win. It wasn't as what ended up happening, and it just made it so incredible that they did that. The way the Pirates won that series, that they got on the backs of him. As a matter of fact, it became a pop cultural reference because I remember an old episode of Three's Company when Susanna Summers, the late Susanna Summers, as Chrissy Snow was telling Jack Tripper, the late John Ritter, you're going to hit that touchdown just like Willie Stargell, and it was used. That's when it was because that tie-in with Sister Sledge's We Are Family was so pivotal. And I remember Dave Parker, the Cobra. But that was an unlikely comeback, but a great comeback. Different era of baseball. If you see old footage and videos, it just hit differently back then. I mean, I can't even begin to tell you. And that was an instance of pop culture connecting two worlds, which didn't even really get the kind of players. Now, you can't imagine baseball that they're allowing cats with their caps in the field with stars on it. That was a different era. That's one thing about the 70s. I mean, you saw all kinds of gear. People were doing different things. They had their own, this really had their own trademarks. They had their own way that they would showcase themselves and present themselves. You talk about an era that was, oh man, that was an era of sports that, you're never going to see that again. And it just hit in such a way that it was so deep and so profound. And, rest in peace to Willie Stargell. Always remember how great he was as a player. And he had a real cool, down to earth vibe about him. And that was just one of those series that, and the truth is, I respected both teams because I definitely respected the Orioles. I mean, Weaver was a very happening manager, and they, had some great talent. It's just that they got a little head of the horse and they end up losing. And that was kind of ironic because it was 10 years earlier in the NBA Finals with the Celtics and the Lakers. And the Lakers were having balloons already to drop. And Bill Russell looked at it and said, sometimes these people be pre-celebrating a little too soon. And don't do nothing until you're absolutely sure, so you don't have to be asking what happened, why it happened, and why the ramifications of it. So just had memory taking you back down memory lane about one of the most intriguing World Series and postseasons, and just takes you back to a time where the game was seen a little bit different. But anyway, tell me what you think. Please like, subscribe, welcome thoughts, comments, and I do respond. Thank you. Wash your hands. Keep your mind clear. Watch out for another share if you like, and hit that membership because when you do, the requests you make, I bring them back to you. Stay safe, stay blessed, stay true, stay real, stay focused, stay woke. I'm out one time. And remembering that great Pittsburgh Pirates team and Willie Stargell, and that was a very fun, energetic, and engaging time. That's being a sports fan was all about. I'm out. Peace.